Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how you can manage your Shopify data with Claude AI using Matrixify MCP. In this tutorial, we're going to be focusing specifically on how to connect Matrixify MCP with Claude AI. So let's get started. Here I am in Claude AI. You can either use the desktop version of Claude or you can use the browser version. It's completely up to you. But before you can use AI to manage your Shopify store data through Matrixify, the Matrixify MCP connector needs to be added to your Claude organization. This is a one-time setup step performed by the organization's owner. If the organization's owner has already added the Matrixify connector, as you can see here, you can then skip ahead in the video to the next step. If not, then keep on watching to see how you can add this connector. Now we first need to head to Customize. On Customize, then press Connectors. And here you'll then press this little plus sign and add a custom connector. Here you will then be able to see you must add a name and a remote MCP server URL. As a value for name, you will need to add Matrixify. And for the remote MCP server URL, you will then add this value here. I will also leave this in the description of this video so you can easily copy and paste the value into this field. And that would be it. You can then press add. You'll then be able to see this connect button and go ahead and press it. This will then bring you to a page asking for the AI Agent MCP token. To obtain this token, we must head to the Matrixify app. Here I am in the Matrixify app, and once here, you then need to head to Settings, and in Settings, head to AI Agent MCP Tokens. Go ahead and click on Generate Token. You will then be prompted to add a label, which is optional, but in my case, I am going to add a label, and my label is going to be Matrixify Ever. However, you can name it whatever you would like to name it or not name it at all. It's completely up to you. Then you can choose the token expiry. So here we have 6 months, but you can also add 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year. That again is completely up to you. I'm going to leave it at 6 months. And if all looks good and as you would like it to, then click generate. You can now see that the token has been generated, and this is the token here. You will then also be able to see setup instructions as well in the app. So we have Claude Desktop via token, Claude CLI, and also more tools here. We're going to be focusing on Claude Desktop. And here you can also see, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if your Claude account belongs to an organization, steps 2 and 3 are done by the organization's owner. And each Claude user will need to connect Matrixify individually from their own account. They can create their own MCP tokens in the Matrixify app settings. Now, again, this is only needed for initial setup. The connection will stop working if this token expires or is revoked. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to copy our token that has just been generated. So go ahead and click the clipboard and you'll see that the token has been copied to clipboard. We'll then head back to that page where we were prompted to add the MCP token, and we will paste that token in here and press continue. Then we will need to authorize. So go ahead and authorize. And we will open Claude. You will then be able to see tool permissions, so you can choose when Claude is allowed to use these tools. Now you'll be able to see that read-only tools and write-only tools need approval. Now this is optional. You can choose either to approve this now or when you're actually prompting Claude to do things. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and approve everything. To do so, click here and press always allow. And then for write and delete tools, also press always allow. Now this isn't mandatory. You can also press blocked, which means that this action isn't allowed. But yes, in my case, everything will be allowed. And that really would be it. Claude is now connected to Matrixify, and we're going to go ahead and test this out now. As you can see, I'm now in chat. However, we're going to move to Cowork. And this way you can use the full AI agent capability that will be able to perform multiple actions in a loop in a row to accomplish the desired end result. Now, what we're first going to do is we're going to ask Claude AI agent to export products from Matrixify. So let's do that now. You'll then be able to see Claude working to export our product from our Matrixify store. You can then see Claude creating that export job. And then once exported, we're going to ask Claude to create an import file from this export job to update our product prices by 20%. So let's do that now. Now, I've asked Claude to use the exported file from the job that we've just exported to create an import to update product prices by 20%. Claude will then take the exported file from this previous export job, and it will create an import file from that file to update our product prices by 20%. And here you can see Claude doing so. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll then be able to see the progress. So it's downloading exported products, building the import file, uploading the import file, and then verifying and starting the import. So you'll then slowly be able to see Claude running through these tasks. And here you can also see the exported file from the app and also the products file that Claude itself has created to update our prices. And the import job is now starting. And here you can see that the import has finished successfully, 16 products were processed, 16 were updated, and the prices were increased by 20%. And in the Matrixify app, we can see here the export job that Claude ran. And if we move back, we can then also see that price update as well. We also offer a written tutorial on this as well, on how to manage your Shopify data with Claude AI using Matrixify MCP. And this tutorial basically goes over everything that I've just gone over in this video, but in written format. And I will also leave a link in the description of this video to this tutorial so that you can find it easily and follow this tutorial if you prefer. And if you have any questions, queries, or concerns at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach out to us in 3 different ways, either via Slack, email, or our in-app chat. Each of these ways to reach us has MyBar, our AI assistant, which will help you. And for Slack and email, we will jump in to help if needed or confirm MyBar's answer. For our in-app chat, that is purely MyBar, our AI assistant, and you can reach him by clicking on the speech bubble at the bottom of the page, pressing new conversation, and here you can see MyBar is ready to help. And we have the same exact speech bubble in the Matrixify app itself. And that really would be it from me today. That is how you can manage your Shopify data with Claude AI using the Matrixify MCP.